But yeah, man. Asia Wilson, man, commanded $19.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30.
Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces just got slapped with a harsh reality check, and let's just say it's not looking good. While the Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in under an hour, Asia and her squad are practically giving away tickets like they're handing out free drink coupons. Caitlin Clark isn't just outdrawing the so-called best player in the WNBA. She's making the reigning MVP seem irrelevant. Did Wilson forget to send a group text reminding everyone she's still around? Did the Aces marketing team get too caught up in a free buffet? Whatever the reason, someone better call Vegas's front office because they might need Clark just to fill the seats. And this is making Asia Wilson furious.
This, by the way, is driving Asia Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of Asia Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
Meanwhile, over in Indiana, it's absolute chaos. Fever fans are doing everything but camping out just to catch a glimpse of Caitlin Clark in a preseason matchup. The game, held at the University of Iowa, Clark's old stomping grounds, not only sold out, but it also skyrocketed ticket prices. Resale sites are going crazy, with seats going for thousands of dollars. The cheapest ticket left? A casual $400 to $500. That's right, $50,000 just to watch Clark warm up before the actual season even starts. Fans are treating this like it's Game 7 of the WNBA Finals.
But yeah, it's a big situation again. Like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like obviously you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed away.
The Las Vegas Aces. So let me see how much it's gonna bust my pockets to go see the Aces in their first preseason game, man. $19. Jeez Christ, Jesus, please.
The contrast is staggering. In Indiana, people are scrambling for the chance to sit in the nosebleeds just to witness Clark's debut. Meanwhile, in Vegas, you could show up late, grab some nachos, and still have your pick of premium seats. And here's the reality. This isn't just about ticket prices, it's about demand. People are doing whatever it takes to be in the building for Clark, while the Aces are desperately hoping that anyone decides to check out their historic team.
I just want to point that out. As an Indiana Fever fan, I mean, there are people who are willing to pay all kinds of money to get tickets. There are people who are buying merch, flying off the shelves, basketball, all kinds of stuff. And they're begging to buy that shoe. That's why I said, Nike, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not into the contract or anything like that. They got something, whatever their agreement is, that's their agreement. I'm saying, though, when that shoe shows up, they better prepare and be ready.
Let's put this into perspective. The resale price of 2 courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could easily cover a round-trip flight to Vegas, a fancy hotel stay, and an expensive steak dinner, with enough left over to buy Aces tickets and still have cash in your pocket. That's how absurd this gap is. Indiana Fever fans aren't just excited, they're part of a movement. Meanwhile, the Aces, they're over here struggling to give away seats like it's a charity event.
Remember, fans are for real Indiana Fever fans, and they buy tickets. They sell out arenas, home and away. They buy merch.
Caitlin Clark didn't just enter the WNBA. She completely flipped the league's hierarchy. The Fever, a team that was practically invisible for years, is now the hottest ticket in basketball. And the Aces? They just got a harsh reminder that banners don't always sell tickets. Clark is the future, and Vegas better hope they don't get left behind.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces can try all the damage control they want, but the numbers don't lie. There's just no hype. Some might argue it's a market issue, claiming Vegas has too many entertainment options. But let's be real, Indiana isn't exactly Times Square. Yet the Fever are selling out games at record speed while the Aces are practically handing out tickets like free samples at a grocery store. Two-time champions stacked with talent, yet their tickets are gathering dust in the bargain bin. That's not a market problem, that's an interest problem.
Did you see how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention, economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of A'ja herself cares about whether A'ja shows up.
A'ja Wilson, the so-called face of the league, can't even draw enough fans to cover the cost of a standard dinner bill. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, fresh off a history-making rookie season, has the entire world watching her every move. The Fever's stock is soaring while the Aces are looking more irrelevant by the day. Fans aren't rushing to see Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, or even Wilson dominate. They're lining up and paying top dollar just to catch a glimpse of Caitlin Clark putting on a show.
Crazy because literally nobody asked, and sources close to A'ja Wilson decided to answer.
And let's be real, A'ja Wilson decided to answer. But honestly, when was the last time you saw courtside seats for a reigning MVP going for under $20? That's unheard of. Meanwhile, Clark's games sell out in minutes, and the resale market is booming like it's a Super Bowl ticket. It's not even a fair fight. The Caitlin Clark effect is undeniable, and A'ja Wilson and the Aces are just going to have to deal with it.
Indiana Fever fans support, not just by running their mouth or running their fingers, they actually do something. And those who may not be able to afford it, they want to do something. And so this is just me saying, way to go, Fever fans. And we love, listen, remember how it was like nobody wants to go play in Indiana, nobody wants to play with Caitlin Clark, those fans. And we came to find out when free agency showed up, everybody wanted to go to Indiana and play for the Indiana Fever and play with Caitlin Clark, and when they got here started praising the...
Think about it. People are debating whether Caitlin Clark is changing the game, while A'ja Wilson is struggling to fill an arena like it's open mic night at a coffee shop. The Aces thought they were the hottest team in the WNBA, and then Clark arrived and suddenly the entire league shifted around her.
Shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball, and then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa Women's Basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't.
Aces fans love to throw around the back-to-back champions card, but here's the real question. What's the point of being a dominant team if nobody's watching? You could stroll into an Aces game 5 minutes before tip-off and still snag a front row seat like it's a clearance sale. Meanwhile, trying to get a ticket to see Caitlin Clark play is like trying to score front row seats to a Beyoncé concert, gone in seconds. There are levels to this, and Caitlin Clark is proving she's in a league of her own. The WNBA's future has arrived, and the Aces just got left behind.
Another thing that we've seen jump so much this season in the WNBA is merch sales. There was a report that came out from the boardroom saying that since the start of the regular season, sales of WNBA merchandise are up over 500% versus the same period last year, with fan gear sales over the first half of the season at the highest in league history. Player-specific merchandise, including jerseys and t-shirts, have seen a staggering 1,000% increase in sales. Additionally, sales of league-specific merchandise like the popular orange WNBA hoodie are also up 200%.
Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's changing the entire sports landscape. She's got people who never watched a WNBA game before suddenly buying jerseys, lining up for tickets, and filling arenas they didn't even know existed. Meanwhile, A'ja Wilson's games have the energy of a midweek high school scrimmage, half-empty seats and concession stands offering 2-for-1 popcorn deals. Aces fans can shout about disrespect all they want, but if the demand was really there, the ticket sales would reflect it.
Top-selling WNBA player merch: Caitlin Clark, #1 in jersey sales, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. We talked about this earlier in the season. I feel sad that Kate Martin also hasn't gotten as much playing time the second half of the season. I feel like she deserves more. And then #5 on the list is A'ja Wilson.
Let's put it this way. Caitlin Clark could announce a random pickup game at a rec center, and fans would be camped outside like it's Black Friday. Meanwhile, the two-time defending champions can't even give away tickets fast enough. It's almost comical that people still try to downplay Clark's impact when the proof keeps piling up. Ticket sales through the roof, TV ratings breaking records, unmatched hype. Meanwhile, the biggest headlines out of Vegas aren't about their on-court dominance but the latest locker room drama. Priorities, right?
One topic in sports: the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie. Whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance, she's doing sold-out days.
And let's not even get started on jersey sales. Clark's jersey was the best seller last season, not just in the WNBA, but even outselling some NBA stars. A'ja Wilson? She's sitting in 5th place, probably hoping someone picks hers up with a Happy Meal combo. The truth is simple. Clark is the main event, and the Aces? They're just the undercard fight. Sure, they might get some applause, but everyone came to see the real star. The numbers don't lie, the fans don't lie. Clark's impact is undeniable. She has taken over, and some people just need to accept it. A'ja Wilson walks around like she's the undisputed face of the WNBA. 3-time MVP, 2-time champion. On paper, the accolades are there. But if she's really the superstar she claims to be, why can't her team even sell out a preseason game with tickets that cost less than a gas station snack? Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has fans dropping hundreds, sometimes thousands, just for a seat in the building. This isn't just hype, it's reality. Clark isn't just winning games. She's elevating the entire league in ways no player before her has. Every arena she steps into is packed, standing room only, resale ticket prices soaring. She's actively transforming the WNBA in real time.
So, for all Aces fans, it's over. It's over. It's over. The reign of the Aces is over. I understand the shortest dynasty in the history of the sport of basketball. You know, I've never heard of a dynasty that won 2 championships and then was done, because you're seeing all the ring-chasing free agents getting out of it.
And then there's A'ja and the Aces. Where's the excitement? Where's the energy? Where's the so-called superstardom everyone keeps talking about? Let's be real, Las Vegas is a city built for entertainment. There are tourists everywhere, always looking for something to do. Filling a small arena should be the easiest thing in the world, especially when tickets cost less than a bad blackjack hand. And yet, crickets. Even with championship banners hanging from the rafters, they can't get people through the doors. What does that tell you?
There's something about the way she plays the game, her passing, her shooting, that people really identify with. I really feel like we're poised and we're set up for a great successful next era of Fever basketball.
Maybe this Aces dynasty isn't as beloved as they think. Maybe outside of their own fan base, nobody really cares. Maybe, just maybe, A'ja Wilson isn't the draw she believes she is. But you know who is? Caitlin Clark. When she sneezes, ESPN covers it. When she blinks, social media explodes. The WNBA's ticket sales, merchandise numbers, and TV ratings are all up, and there's only one common denominator, Clark.